Mile 200. Yay! Alright. There it is, the Tennessee, Virginia state line. State line, Casper.
Oh, man.
We did 3 states.
High five.
Woo! You're at the sign, Appalachian Trail Conservancy. So this is my photo and the card that will put in this yearbook right here. We have this format, and I am the 50th Nobo Thru-Hiker to check in at Harper's Ferry. Ahoy there! Welcome to Connecticut, gateway to New England. Hey y'all! We have made it to my home state of Connecticut and New England. Let's see what these signs are saying. What? 1500 right around the corner. What?
Baby's got one too.
What did that say? Look out, here comes Dick the Eagle. I love it. 700 miles from Mount Katahdin. Wow. What a sign that is. Here you go northward. 700 miles from Mount Katahdin. They're here to celebrate the 700 miles.
Go Brian!
AT to Georgia, pointing back though we came, 1494.6. I think it's a couple miles off because it changes every year, but that's a lot of miles. Here we have a bench. You say always take a break on a bench when you see the AT, right? We are on this side of the Houstonic now. We crossed it. Some kayakers over here. It'd be nice to kayak down that river. Here we go. Following the blazes. And of course, there's a Yukon sign. White blaze. And it says, "Welcome to Connecticut, home of Stick the Eagle. Embrace the journey, happy trails." I love it. I see a Nichols. Nichols on trail. How's Connecticut? Been embracing the journey.
I've been embracing the journey for sure.
And hello.
Want a drink or something? Help yourself.
And here, Topo. I should have. Wow. I should have shown my old shoe next to this one. Yeah, this is a brand new size 14 Topo Traverse. Look at this tread on this shoe. Like, this is like a new shoe compared to my old one. So this is the 1500 mile marker from Springer Mountain. We all get to celebrate 1500 together.
Exciting.
I think this is the first mile marker that I've actually celebrated with other people.
Oh really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Wow.
So yay,
We all
1500.
took 1500.
15th time is the charm.
Yeah. Springer Mountain.
Exciting. Yeah, we'll
That's
get a
so
selfie.
cool. Katahdin, 500 miles. Hey y'all. That's how many miles left until our mission is completed. At least this mission. Mount Katahdin. We're coming. NCT, 4,815 miles to North Dakota. Main Junction, right here. We are now deciding between Appalachian Trail, Long Trail, or North Country Trail. Here we are, Vermont, New Hampshire! With the Connecticut River in the background. We have reached Vermont and New Hampshire border, crossing into New Hampshire. I'm here with the priest. Woo!
Yeah!
Let's keep hiking north. 2 states left. I almost walked right past this. 1800. Mount Musilaki, or Mount Musilak. I still don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going with Moosilauke, 4802 feet. We have summited number 1 of 48 New Hampshire 4K peaks. We have reached the summit of South Kinsman, which is the second of the 48 New Hampshire 4,000 footers. Here is Lonesome Lake again with Franconia Ridge. And AT is a boardwalk. This is not much nicer. Nichols and Frizzle are up there in Lafayette at this very moment waving. We were just texting back and forth. I'm climbing Little Haystack Mountain here and I feel just worn out. Oh, gotta keep climbing though. I just wanted to share that moment with you. Little Haystack, then a little tiny down. Then Lincoln, then a little tiny down. And then Lafayette, then a big down. And there's the whole valley we just walked between from Liberty to here. Look at that shot of Canaan Mountain right there. Oh, amazing. Moosilauke, the Kinsmans, and Canaan to the west. Of course, moving out behind Garfield Ridge is Mount Washington. There's Garfield right there. And then I'll be sleeping in between there. And then the ridge line. Washington! Mount Lincoln Summit! So where is Lafayette? Nice view of Lincoln from the saddle here. Between Lincoln and Lafayette, we're finally out of the wind a little bit. Washington still visible. We have made it to the top of Mount Lafayette. Sitting here in the middle of trail right now where I had to sit down to get down a rock. That's my situation. And I'm like, I had to sit down to get down, and then I just stayed here to eat a snack because I'm like, wow, I'm actually out of the wind for a moment. Thanks to these pine trees. Now that's a view of Franconia Ridge right there. And we're still climbing. Just look at that view of Franconia Ridge, Liberty, Flume, a mountain in the middle there, who knows what that is, and then the summit. We are summiting Mount Garfield. We have reached the summit of Mount Garfield. Number 7 of New Hampshire's 48,000 footers. The tallest one there is South Twin. We get to climb all the way down and all the way back up to Mount to get to South Twin right there. North Twin is behind it. And just peeking out there is the top of Mount Washington. I did fall again coming down Garfield. Kinda twisted my right knee again a little bit, so it hurts again, but it is what it is. We're here at the shelter and going to get ready for the night. Garfield Ridge campsite.
Made it.
The whites are steep, and ever since I tripped and fell down Kinsman, coming down North Kinsman, my knee started giving me some issues, especially my right one. And then I tripped and fell down Garfield just last night, and then it got a little worse. So I'm just trying to be very careful descending right now. Basically a waterfall trail coming down here, but it's cool to see our path ahead there, up to that mountain right there. Now what I have to say about these white mountains is that they are epic mountains. They are beautiful, scenic, amazing, gorgeous vistas. I love the vistas. However, know that they are challenging. It's very easy to get injured because of how rugged the terrain is, and I've been finding that. So, a little bit of both right there. I've decided to enjoy today regardless of how slow or fast I go, no matter what the terrain is like, because I'm here in the White Mountains and they're here to be cherished and enjoyed. Yes, I am leaving the trail. I am a little bit injured. My feet are injured. My knee is injured. I'm trying not to think about it too much, but they both need time to heal. I think I'm malnourished because I have felt so worn out and low energy recently climbing mountains, which I never had, and I feel like my muscles are weaker. So I think I really need time to build that back up and yeah, get better. And also, I'm true to my commitments. I am a challenge area director at summer camp. I had planned for me to finish this Thru-Hike before the camp season started, but I was too slow for that. So I'm going to keep my commitment of being the area director at my scout camp. So all that's well and good. It'll be a good time off I have today, and then I get off trail at Crawford Notch tomorrow. Here's the view from the outlook of Galehead Mountain with South Twin in the background. South Twin is a boulder field. Can't really record while I walk, but that's just to show you what it's like a little bit. We are at the top of South Twin Mountain. There is North Twin Mountain, and then Franconia Ridge in the background there, number 9 of 48. Great view of Garfield, and then Franconia Ridge. Mount Flume, Liberty, Lincoln, and Lafayette, and Garfield. That is just a lovely view of the presidentials. The presidential traverse. But this is beautiful all the same right here. Well, this just happened. So I was using my trekking pole. It's kind of broke, I think. I'll try to fix it. We are climbing up Mount Zealand now. Not too far, but definitely bouldery, as is most of the whites. We have summited Zealand Mountain, number 10 of the 48 4,000 New Hampshire footers. So happy there was actually a sign this time. Well, there it is, Mount Washington. We are getting closer and closer. It's a beautiful day at the top of Washington today. Gorgeous view of it. On a beautiful day with beautiful views, I cannot help but feel amazed. Get yourself some beautiful days, get yourself some beautiful views, and you too will be amazed. Well, that's pretty. Cool. Well, found a trail junction. Zealand Hut, point 1. And Linda Hen Trail. And there's Mount Hale. Well, not only is there a stone stairway here, there is also a hut. This is the Zealand Falls Hut, and it looks pretty nice. What are you doing, Too Much?
They get separated when they get, once they get past Damascus, they start to stretch out.
We got work first day last night at the Zealand Falls Hut, which was nice. So it was nice to be able to show that and experience that, and then have a nice hot dinner afterwards of stuffed shells and whatever else we had. Good morning. We are Stick the Eagle, and we are hiking the Appalachian Trail northbound from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Katahdin, Maine. We are here at the Zealand Falls Hut today, and it is a beautiful morning, beautiful view here at the hut. I'm so thrilled you're here for day 116 on the Appalachian Trail, and we're going to keep hiking northbound. Frizzle and Nichols. Well, you all, it was really nice hiking with you for the past couple days.
Yeah, nice hiking with you.
Warm the trail for me the next little bit up to Maine.
We'll wear the path out just a little bit more for you, so you'll find.
Round the rocks out, you know, make them flatter.
Yes. Well, it's been enjoyable. And
Happy trails.
We appreciate your
Thank you so much.
Embrace your own journey.
Yes, thank you. All right, man.
There is Zealand Falls. Beautiful. I'm starting to tear up because I just love these natural moments and these waterfalls and just coming up on these beautiful, beautiful falls. Sometimes when you least expect them, you're just hiking along the AT and you're like, oh look, a beautiful waterfall. It's like when I was looking up or walking up from Eliza Brook. It's like, wow, I'm tired, but these waterfalls are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful trail. So yeah, we're going home today because I've run out of time for my thru-hike. I intended to finish my thru-hike by today or by yesterday and have it be summit day and then head back. But I've been committed to my summer job at the scout camp, and I love that job, absolutely love that job, and I'm looking forward to it very much. But I've run out of time for my thru-hike. So we're going back to Connecticut today, and we're going to get off at Crawford Notch today. The plan is to return and finish the last 350 miles that I have left. Just walking here, thinking of my journey. Most recently, my journey in the Whites and how spectacular they were. Even more spectacular than the North Carolina mountains that we walked. Because you're winding around the ridges a little bit so you can see even more like where you've walked and where you've been. The Whites are just epic mountains, and you can best appreciate them on the cloudless days like I've had the past 2 days. The trail will still be here, and my original goal in life was not to complete the AT as a thru-hike, it was to complete the AT. And I've done all but 350 miles of it, which is a pretty neat experience. I am hopeful that life will allow me to come back to this trail in the fall and finish up before Katahdin closes. Part of me gets a little bit sad that I did not finish by the date I wanted to finish to allow me to be at Katahdin and then go to camp. But when that happens, when that goes to my mind, I tell myself to think of all the experiences that I've had that wouldn't have happened if I was following my original pace. I wouldn't have had as many moments with the 9-person tramway, or with Frizzle and Nichols through Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont, and the first part of New Hampshire. We wouldn't have had all that, and all those memories that I can now cherish as part of this journey. Love your white blaze. Touch you again to say how appreciative I am to be on the Appalachian Trail today. This is my walk right now. Like, oh my graciousness. This is beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful trail. This is the Appalachian Trail. Hard to believe that Frizzle and Nichols are already 3 days ahead of me. They were at the hut 3 days before me at the Zealand Falls hut. They're really booking it through these White Mountains. Come with me and walk the Appalachian Trail. Come with me and walk along the mountain tops. Come along, let's make camp and let's make some friends. Come along and see how joy should never end. See the views, feel the rain, embrace the valley plain. You're watching Stick the Eagle, so choose your own adventure. Embrace your journey, and always remember, happy trails. Guess what time it is? It's 12 o'clock, and that means it's time for your 12 o'clock tip of the day. And today, your 12 o'clock tip is to make a journey. I've always said embrace the journey, but in order to embrace the journey, you need to first make your journey. Your journey can be spiritual, physical, relational, whatever you want it can be. Probably the hardest thing about walking down this hill right now is that I do not know with 100% certainty that I will be able to finish this Thru-Hike. I want to, I plan to, but life happens. Sometimes you get a job offer that is just too good to resist, and then it gets in the way, or it could get in the way of August and September. I just don't know. So just uncertainty. I've learned to be okay with uncertainty, but in a way, walking down this hill feels like an ending. I don't want it to be, but it feels like it. We'll miss you, White Blaze. We'll miss ya. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Just smile because it happened. I'm so happy that this has happened, that I've been able to walk 1,851 miles from Emco Falls State Park in Georgia to White Mountains National Forest, Crawford Notch. I've had my difficult days, you know I have, but ultimately I've loved this journey, and I love how all of you have followed along with this journey for so long. Some of you are so dedicated to following along, and I'm just so thankful for all of you. So thankful for this trail, for the friends I made along the way, and to all of your comments and the time you spent watching. I cannot imagine that this could morph into what it has. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me cry even more. Looks like somebody left trail magic. This really is a beautiful trail. Love the people so much. I get myself a Coke to celebrate the ending of this parking lot here. Thank you to whoever left this. That was beautiful though. Trail magic on the last day when I'm going home. I think that's a sign. Just to remind me of how much I love this trail and how much I want to be back, and I think it's telling me that I will be back. White Blaze, we love you. We are on a bit of a cliffhanger here, but I hope you enjoyed following along for today's journey on day 116 on the Appalachian Trail. we are Stick to Eagle, and I'm so glad that you watched today and have been watching this journey as long as you have been. If you'd like to follow along for more AT content, I invite you to subscribe. I think there will be more AT content. Y'all, it's sad to part ways with you because this is the end of the daily vlogs for now. But I know you'll still be there and we'll still be connected, and you can reach out to me anytime through Instagram DMs and all that and comments. For now, always remember to embrace the journey and happy trails from the White Mountains National Forest here in New Hampshire. Be well, y'all. I'll miss ya. This is Crawford Notch. I'm gonna cross the street right here, just for the sake of it. Hey Ramdino, it is Stick to Eagle here. I am here at Crawford Notch right here, Appalachian Trail, in the White Mountains here. Webster Cliff Trail is a start right here. 332, it's actually 346 miles to Mount Katahdin, Maine from this point. Sadly, I have to get off the trail right here and go home because I had a limited time for this trip. So that limited time is up. My 120 days that I had before I had another commitment is here. So I have to go back, and I am hoping that I can come back here to this very spot and finish in a few months. But so long for now. Remember to embrace the journey and happy trails. I see a white blaze. I see a white blaze, and I'm gonna go say hi to it. This is the start of the Webster Cliff Trail. Hi, white blaze. All right, I'll see you later, I promise. I have taken my Z-Packs offset duo tent out of its compartment here. We have the guy lines attached there and new tent pegs as well that I got from Z-Packs. I don't really care about super flat ground right now because I'm not sleeping in it. I'm just setting it up for practice. This is upside down right now. This is the bathtub floor, Dyneema, and then we have the mosquito netting there on the inside of the tent. So I'm going to flip this over and then start setting it up. It also comes with this pole for the offset duo attachment. I just stopped at a gas station for some gas, and I got some brand new smart water bottles, so getting ready. These are my old poles right next to the new ones. You can tell those were scratched up. However, the biggest difference here is the tips. Those are pretty much lined up. But the tip, all of this is gone on the old ones. That's like over 2 inches of space.